Welcome to Horrifying Job Interview. So today, Tiago Souza says, one time I went to a job interview to work as a waiter for a cruise ship. The job ad was extremely vague about the position and didn't have specific enough requirements. My dad was also looking for a job at the time, so we both applied and received automatic messages via email. We received the location and hour for the interview. So the next day, my dad and I went to the address of the company. We went into the building and sat next to the other candidates in a meeting room. It wasn't much of an interview, as it was more of a presentation of the company. A lady arrived, a recruiter/interviewer, and gave in-depth explanations of how the position was going to work. It's a cruise ship for rich people, so the employees there have various duties: cleaning, making beds, cooking, serving food, nothing too complicated. Also, before we would start our roles, we'd receive a 2-week professional training to prepare for the real tasks before going on the cruise. She also specified that since there are so many different roles, in case, for example, a person had more experience in cleaning than cooking, that person would be given the choice to pick their preferred role. They could even pick the option of never having to cook and only clean floors. So thus, it seemed like a flexible work opportunity. The lady finished the explanation, which lasted over an hour, and asked if anyone had any questions. No one did. Everyone was interested in the position, and there were many positions open, more than enough for the 10 to 15 candidates that were present that day. Just as everyone got up from their seats and people were about to hand out their own resumes, the lady said, "Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, in order to be applicable for this position, you must have at least 1 year of experience as a waiter." At that point, everyone had their mouths open. In the ad, there was no such requirement, and from the way the lady had explained how flexible the position was, we all had the impression they were more welcoming to people with little experience. At that point, I told the lady I had 6 months of experience at a KFC, and the tasks I performed there were pretty much the same, so it was equivalent as being a waiter. I cleaned everything, I cooked, served food, used cash register, etc. Still, the lady said it wasn't enough experience and she wouldn't accept my resume. Basically, it was a huge waste of time, a huge disappointment, and I wasn't given the chance to prove myself. Well, you gotta love this. If you go to a job interview and they have surprise requirements, or there's some other kind of major twist at the interview that they haven't previously disclosed, you know what this signals? A, that they're disorganized, and B, that they don't respect people, okay? You're probably gonna feel bad after having this experience and having your time wasted, but don't feel bad and don't feel the sting of rejection, okay? Because you wouldn't have been happy with this organization. In fact, I say it was a lucky escape. There you go. This is just another example how job interviews are an exercise in humiliation, disrespect, and unprofessionalism. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you have your own horrifying job interview story, please share it in the comments. You are not as alone as you think.